Woke up. Wake you up. Wake that ass up.
Program your alarm to Power 105.1 on iHeartRadio.
Good morning, USA. Yo, 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 yo.
What's up, Jess Hilarious? Charlamagne the God.
It's Monday.
That's right, and it's all about comedians like Kevin Hart, Andrew Schultz, and Donnell Rawlings.
Man, we had great conversations with all of them last year. I don't even know. I feel like Kevin came to Breakfast Club a couple times last year, and Donnell.
That's right.
Right? Am I tripping?
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely did it. And when
Always
Donnell
a great
comes,
time when they pull up.
That's right. When I say when Donnell comes, somebody always cries. It's either him or us. One of us.
I was talking to Donnell a couple of days ago, and he was crying on my phone about something.
Was he?
I don't even remember what it was, because you know Donnell the type person to call you and be venting, and you just put the phone on speaker.
Damn.
And walk away and do something else.
They come back and he's still crying.
Somebody can call me when Donnell on the phone, and I can click over and don't even tell him I'm clicking over. I just click over, talk, and come back, and he'll still be talking.
Jesus. Well, what kind of friend are you? You don't listen to what he said?
Some of it, but I get the gist of it. Donnell's a repeater. He repeats himself over and over. So,
oh my God.
he can repeat himself. I get there. I know what the context of the conversation is. Then I just come back and be like, "That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Word. Damn.
For real."
Let's get into those interviews, so don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Ray.
Yo, Charlamagne, Envy, what up? Are we live?
This is your time to get it off your chest.
I got an indoor pool, an outdoor pool.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
We can get on the phone right now. He'll tell you what it is.
We live? Hello, who's this?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Is this the Breakfast Club?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Mike.
Mike.
D from Arizona.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, Mike?
Oh, my God. My butt boys.
We not your butt boys.
Charlamagne and Envy.
What's up, man?
Yes, sir. How are you, Mike?
All right. Yes, I'm great. I'm a huge fan. Jess Hilarious. I love you.
I love you. Thank you.
Oh,
you say my
and
butt
Loren
girl.
LoRosa, I don't know. Wait, what was that?
Nothing.
But no, I'm just a big fan, and I just wanted to give my mom a shout out and
What's her
being
name?
proud of me, and because I just moved to Arizona to start my new life, and I hope I'm making her proud of everybody out there in Chicago, Indiana.
What's your mom name?
Brenda Campbell.
Shout out to Brenda Campbell. I know her.
You know her?
No, he doesn't.
I know Big B. Everybody know Big B.
Oh, man.
Yo, you're an idiot.
Oh, no, but y'all are very inspiring. I'm thinking about starting my new podcast soon, but I appreciate y'all for doing everything that y'all do every morning.
Okay.
Even though
Thank you, Mike.
Charlamagne's a little overboard with the gayness, but you know, that's my boy.
Oh, that's your boy. All right.
what's up.
You have a good one, man.
Why y'all want me to be
who's
gay
this?
so bad?
You is you. Hello, who's this?
Yeah, good morning. This your boy Prince.
Prince, what up, bro? Get it off your chest.
Ain't up, man. Good morning, Breakfast Club family. Charlamagne, Jess,
Peace,
and
King.
DJ Envy.
What's
Come on,
up,
son.
baby?
Yeah, man. I got a question for you, Envy.
Yes, sir.
Your trip to China.
Yes,
you
sir.
said it's very clean over there, right?
Yeah, it was very clean. Absolutely.
I've heard different. And I was like, is he sure he's not talking about Japan? Because I know Japan is very clean.
Sir, I went to Mackay, China.
Yo,
I went to go see 2 basketball games and a DJ.
like you gonna
It
get
was
the location wrong.
It was very clean, sir. It wasn't Japan. I was in
By the way, China's a big place, though.
Mackay. That's what I said. Mackay,
Yeah, that's what I'm
China.
saying. Like you might, there might be parts of China that
Yeah,
are dirty.
We landed in Hong Kong and drove to Mackay, China, which was about a 35-40 minute drive. And when I was walking through the city, which I did, because Ben's had me walking around checking out the actual city, the country.
Ben's look 8 feet tall over there, by the
What?
way. I mean, her
Everybody thought she
foot
was a
looks so
WNBA
goddamn
player.
big.
No, you don't understand. They were running up to her taking pictures because they thought she was a WNBA
Her
player.
foot
love
looked like
it.
transportation. I'm surprised them Chinese people didn't try to ride her feet no
Oh
more.
my
goodness.
gosh.
Oh,
That's
my
actually a really good one. That's crazy though.
Yeah, but Mackay, China, which is like the Vegas of China, where they have all the casinos, is actually bigger than Vegas, and it's crazy. But no, that was very clean, sir.
But that's cool because the Japanese people, I heard they're very particular. They like everything in the right place. You know, it's got to just be perfect. And China, I know, is a little different. But
Yeah, no, I've been to Japan too, but this was my first time in China. They're both pretty clean, but China was definitely. Like, I couldn't even find a cigarette butt on the floor. Like, it was that. They had people walking around with, like,
Why
the
was you
little...
looking for
crazy
cigarette
looking
butts
for
on the
them.
floor?
Like, you
Like,
can
you
come
smoke.
from New
You
York.
stay looking for butts on the
that
floor,
is
boy.
crazy.
Yeah, you a nasty.
Oh, my
you a
goodness.
freaky
You know you
ass
from New
boy.
York.
Because people smoke, and when you walk, you see the cigarette butts on the floor.
You little Power Ranger. You over there
looking for butts
looking
on the
for
floor.
cigarette butts.
Oh, my God. Goodbye, sir.
you know what, man? I'm glad. Hey, real quick, I just want to say I'm on my way to work, and I'm 15 minutes late, just like Jess and Charlamagne.
First of all,
Damn, boy.
okay.
Thank you, sir. All I can say is, damn, boy. They ain't said,
I was him. I don't know what he's talking about.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I'm dialing. Hey, what you doing, man? I'm dialing. I'm
Calling you. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on the Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, it's Tiny Gaines from Anderson, South Carolina, 864.
What's up, Tony?
Get it off your chest, Tony.
Yeah, anyway, I went back and I watched the Dame Dash interview you guys had, and he made a comment about how gossip is something females do and stuff like that, to Charlamagne, the insulting. So I want to ask Jess Hilarious, and if Loren is there, tell me her opinion as well. Like, what do y'all think about that? Like, do y'all think that's messed up that men associate gossip with being negative and that it's only something that women do, when we all know that dudes like pillow talk and dirty back and stuff like that too?
I don't think gossip is only for women. I mean, it depends on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. Everybody tell each other business. Everybody, whether you do it online, whether you do it in the privacy of your home with your friends in a group chat with your guys, whatever. I don't really think it's a feminine trait. It's whatever. You got something to talk about. You got somebody to talk about it too. Go ahead. Don't matter to me.
And a shout out to you, Charlamagne. I appreciate your podcast with a brilliant it's good. And shout out to you, DJ Envy, for all you do to your community and stuff like that. You guys take care.
Thank you. Man. Why do men act like we don't gossip? Everybody loves some good gossip.
Yes.
Everybody loves some little bit of tea, man. Okay.
Hello, who's this?
What's up, Envy?
What's up, Trav?
Jess.
Trav, what's up, baby?
I'm doing good. What's up, Charlamagne?
Peace, sis. You clean that booty blood off your sneakers yet?
Oh, my
Damn.
God.
You know what's crazy? I'm actually going into surgery today, man. He had cut a tendon in my hand, so I can't move my pinky.
Oh,
so
wow.
yeah, each other, put a little prayers up. They put me to sleep later.
Somebody did what with their pinky? What'd you say now?
No.
He said his pinky
so when he
stuck.
cut me, he cut into my hand. He cut my tendon. So they got to go in and repair my tendon.
Okay.
I bet you'll never hang with that friend again. Lord.
I mean, it wasn't really her fault. It wasn't really her fault. So I can't really put it on her. I can't really put it on her. It was just me protecting her for.
Well, I hope the doctor don't got to go too deep in your tendon, man.
Wow.
Hey, man. I hope not either. They got going to repair it though. It's busted.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yo, Trav is crazy, yo.
Yes, sir.
But put a little prayers up for your boy, man.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Look, Trav.
All right, y'all.
All right, Trav. That is crazy.
Crazy, man.
busted
Man,
up.
get surgery, man.
God damn.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Loren LoRosa is here. And we got a special guest in the building.
Hezekiah Walker.
Hello, everybody.
Andrew Schultz, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
How's it going?
How you feeling?
I feel good, man.
So I want to talk
Man,
about...
you had all of us thinking that poor girl's family died. The Portia Williams. That was terrifying. Man. No, he's looking at this note,
yes.
and then I see her looking at the note, and then I'm like, damn, somebody died. And the only thing I'm thinking is she going to stop the interview? You know what I mean? Like, there's this moment where you're like, does she care so much about fame? She's like, well, they're already dead. They ain't going to be born. You know what I mean?
It wasn't a death.
No, and she started to get teary-eyed, and the way she looked at her sister, I thought somebody died too. And I'm like,
yeah.
All I was thinking is, we are getting exclusive.
You see what I'm saying? She worse than me. I'm just trying to get a laugh.
I was like,
I'm just trying to get a laugh. She's trying to get it. You see what I'm saying?
This is a major exclusive right here.
You know, it's funny when Schultz walked in. Schultz looked at that couch and he was like, "Yo, that's the whole couch Big Dick sat on."
I didn't know the sections.
He said Big Dick made it look
legendary
smaller.
Now the couch is the couch. I mean, I remember we were on Brilliant Idiots when we first saw that, and oh my God! And I don't know. Charlamagne said, why is she calling a lift? She should, why? Yeah.
Why did she call a forklift?
Why did she call a forklift? And
then you said, hadn't she lifted a fork enough?
Yeah. And then she came on. It was really funny. Like I was watching the episode, and she's quite endearing. She's just like a really, really endearing voice. But when you guys moved the couch up, and I walked in, I was like, "Oh, that's the famous couch," and I didn't know that there are 3 pieces. So I thought you rolled the whole
only one part
semicircle out.
Oh, we pulled the whole thing up.
Yeah, and I was like, she filled that thing out. There's no way she's making it into a Honda Civic. Like, there's no way.
She said she could get in a PT Cruiser.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Well, God bless her.
I wanted to know, with this day and age with comedy, right?
Yeah.
We recently seen Damon Wayans said he's not going back out on the road because they will cancel you for everything. Oh. But you are somebody that don't give a F what you say, what people think, and why is that?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good. I don't know why I don't really care. But I think that the days of canceling are done. Like I think it's changed. I think the kind of like pendulum is swung, and I think people kind of have a sense of humor now, or they feel like less effective in their ability to cancel.
Mm-hmm. I think you don't care because you threw what could have been a Hail Mary, or it could have been a well-coordinated play. It turned out to be a well-coordinated play.
Yeah.
Because when Hollywood, there was a period, and I remember this vividly. I remember one time Andrew comes in the studio, and Andrew was saying how his agent told him that Hollywood does not want white, straight.
No, they tried to gay me.
White, straight male. So they wanted you to be gay?
Me.
They gauge you?
Yeah, they gave me.
Charlamagne tries that every day with me.
Like, they wanted you to try dating men?
Oh, they treated you?
No, they gave me, and they made my character gay. I remember the guy who, it was his show. He put me in the show. Paul Reiser. Remember Paul Reiser?
No.
He was making $1 million an episode on his show on sitcom back in the day. And we were doing the show. I think it ended up on Hulu. And he called me. He's like, "Listen, man, there's a lot of white people on the show. It took place in the 70s. It was about the Johnny Carson show." Mm-hmm. He's like, 2 weeks before he started filming, he's like, "Hey, man, we got to make your character gay." So he was like, how gay? And I was like, "Why do we have to make it gay?" And he's like, it's just a lot of white people on the show, so we got to find a way to mix it up. They made one guy crippled. That was the most hilarious thing.
That's DEI too, though.
I know, but it was like they couldn't make us all gay, so like one guy got to be crippled.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Why don't you ask?" Do you know what I mean? I'd rather be limping around this than butt. You know what I mean? So, and
that's funny though. You get butt and you the blood.
We both limping.
That was so cute. We're here, guys.
Yeah.
That was so cute.
Man, see, y'all ask questions. So they made it. It was crazy. Like I had to change one of the script. It was two. One of the guys. It got too gay.
They wanted you to kiss somebody.
Wait, what's too gay?
They wanted me to get gang.
Oh.
Damn.
No, like they had so they had like this one script. I got it on the day. They're like, "Yeah, it'd be really funny if you were like walking into this room. There's 3 guys behind you." And I was like, "Man, let me tell you what's not gonna happen." All right, yeah. Y'all taking this DI too far.
I want you to get with the train.
It was like in the 70s or like it was like AIDS. You know what I mean? Like there was no protection for that. Like, and now we got 3 different guys following me into a bedroom.
So that was in the script.
That was in the script, and I was like, "I ain't doing that." I was like, I don't think my guy would do that.
So what did you do?
There's a scene where apparently, like my hands are on the wall.
Okay.
And then like
that was the Johnny Carson show.
That was the Johnny Carson show.
Okay.
Yeah. But nothing. I don't do anything, but the audience is gay for thinking about it. Y'all are gay, not me. I just had my hands on the wall.
But then, all I was simply saying was there was a point where Andrew was like, "Look, I'm gonna go out on my own terms." You know what I'm saying? So if everybody's going this way, I'm gonna make the kind of comedy I want to make, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But it ended up working.
I did. My thing was just like I saw a lot of people kind of watering down their for what the TV networks were putting on. I got empathy for the people that work at the networks too. Like you got a kid who's in private school, you want to build a pool at your house or whatever. You're not trying to lose your job because I want to make some crazy joke. So, but it felt watered down, and I didn't want to change the comedy. So I was like, where can I put out the comedy? And honestly, like having the pod with Charlamagne, and we're putting out like Brilliant Idiot stuff, and we're saying crazy jokes, and like people really seem to like it. And I was like, I think there's an appetite for this online. I saw your guys' success, like just seeing your guys' show kill it on YouTube. It just kind of reminded me, like people are consuming stuff on YouTube. They're consuming high quality content, long form. Yo, what if we just started putting stand-up out there? And I think knowing that there was this place for it made me feel way more confident. I didn't really care if it was like on a network. I just wanted to do the comedy I wanted to do.
And you pissed a lot of people off. You ever got threatened?
Yeah.
Diddy or does he? It's current.
No, I meant Diddy.
I was Diddy. I was thinking Diddy. But I was asking, have you got threatened to a point where you was like, I gotta chill out? Because you go at anybody anyhow.
I got punched on stage. I used to get beer bottles thrown at me.
Can you fight?
I mean,
hands. You box. Used to box.
Yeah, I used to box. Like I wasn't like, but I'm not like some like try to fight everybody tough guy at all. But
it's like box and do Pilates.
Yeah, there you go. That's
So
better. Yeah. If we're organized and we're in a ring, I'll probably you up. If we're on the street and shit, I'm like, I don't really want to go do all that. But yeah, I used to go through that kind of stuff all the time. But I just wasn't really funny enough back then. That's the way, like you have the ideas, you just don't got the skills to execute it. It's not silly enough yet. And then eventually, I think you could develop the skills, and then you could say even wilder jokes, but in a way where people find it kind of funny.
You talked about the censorship era being good for comedy because it set like certain boundaries, like what not to touch.
Oh yeah,
or whatever.
We got to be naughty.
Yeah, but so having those boundaries, and then you look back at your old tape, you weren't as funny, so you had to develop. Yeah. So you have like there's a whole system behind you of like you sit and watch your highlight tapes and you use all of that to.
Yeah, I also think censorship, like in a weird way, I don't believe in censorship, but the fact that it exists makes you have to be sharper. We're in the era of you could say anything right now, and comedy will probably get a little bit more like absurdist and irreverent because you could say anything, so there's nothing that's like too edgy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So now comedy usually gets like a little like weird and out there. Like remember Zach Galifianakis? Remember him?
Yeah, two ferns.
Yeah.
I used to love him.
Yeah, no, Zach's great.
Between
Like
two ferns.
that type of comedy where it's not like here's a political take, but it's more like he's a character and it's a little weird. That type of comedy gets popular when you can say anything. And then when censorship comes back, usually the guys like a Chris Rock. I mean, just these like historic figures.
But that's why I think well-crafted that's why the Life special is actually special, because well-crafted jokes have to make a comeback now because we live in a world where everybody just says any old wild
Yeah.
But what's the joke? How are you packaging it?
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah. And people will give you that liberty. Like if it's good, if the joke is good, they'll let you rock with it even if they don't like the topic or even the opinion. They they're like, oh, okay, I know what you were trying to say. Also, the Life one is just like so personal and it's so vulnerable. I think I get a little leeway with the other.
I had to watch it twice. I'm not even gonna hold you. No, I'm not even gonna like celebrate it. But okay, so the first time I watched it, maybe because it was so personal, like I was like, okay, where's the fun? Like I wasn't laughing at everything. I was like,
really? Okay.
Yeah, but it was because I was trying to follow the story, and I'm like, wait, like low key, you like that had to be tough for you.
Yeah.
And then I went back again and I watched it, and it was funny, and I was like, oh, okay. But I'm like, I don't know why I've never had to do that. I brought that up because I'm wondering, like, is that on purpose?
Well, there's an interesting thing that like. So the beginning of the special, I say we had the baby specifically for that reason, is that I felt like the audience would be too concerned and distraught. So if you paid attention to the beginning, you might have felt better.
Well, I did hear that in the beginning, and I watched You a Brilliant Idiot, so I know you had the baby, but I think it felt so heavy because you don't necessarily hear men, and you talked about this in the special,
yeah,
like
no, 100%.
men talking about, okay, we couldn't have the baby because it was my fault.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, he's laughing and joking, but like as a man, it probably still strokes your ego a little bit when you talk about it. No,
honestly, no. Like it's weird. At first I dealt with it, right? Like, so my sperm doesn't swim. That's like the issue that I talk in the.
I heard the joke that Taylor dropped too.
Taylor killed me. She's because I beat her in a race, and then I was saying something to her. She was like, "Yeah, I run faster than your sperm."
it
was bad.
I remember that,
and nobody knew it. We knew it at the time what he was dealing with.
The people online
didn't
know.
Yeah. So I remember that too. But go ahead.
So it was like
that's a tough room over there.
Oh no, it was brutal. But the joke was fantastic. Like, you got to keep it in. So so it's like. When I thought it was my wife's fault, which is what every guy thinks that's going through fertility, is I felt uncomfortable talking about it on stage because that's like her very deep personal business, and a lot of women feel incredibly insecure, right, about that, right? It makes them feel less of a woman, etc.
Right.
Once I found out it was my fault, immediately after that, I actually wanted to like beat the system. I was like, I think I could do it anyway. Like I got like really competitive, and then every time that we would try and it didn't work, my wife would like cry. And I felt like it was really selfish if we just didn't go through this other process. Second, we went with the other process. I felt really comfortable talking about it on stage. Like, actually, once I found out it was me, I felt comfortable talking about it on stage. Because it wasn't like my wife's issue, and I'm like exposing her like deep, dark secret.
Right.
And when I started talking about it on stage, man, the amount of people that would like come up to me and send me these DMs, like these beautiful things about like what they're going through, and eventually IVF and like eventually having kids. And like when you talk to IVF couples, you are talking to the people that face the reality they might never bring life into this world, and then by the grace of God were able to see this thing that they've cherished and maybe were trying to make for years. So you have the most gratitude for your child.
It's a tight-knit community. Like, most people don't necessarily realize, like, 'cause I got 6 kids. So the first 4, bang them out.
God damn.
We were trying to have the 5th one,
Yeah.
and we couldn't get pregnant. So we tried IVF.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we tried IVF,
Wow.
paid for it because insurance didn't cover it. It was
That's right.
expensive as a
Yeah.
mother effer.
Yeah.
To the point when we had the Powerhouse concerts up here, I would have to give my wife the shot because you have to give her a shot at a certain time.
And you got to make it. It's like a cocktail.
Yes,
It's like
I had to make it.
At home, they're giving you syringes.
Yes, so in the
yeah.
middle of the concert, I'm in the back doing the shot, this, that, and the other, and it still didn't work. So we was like, F it. We took it as, well, maybe God said 4 is enough.
Yep.
But at least you had 4. Imagine the ones that have 0.
But as soon as
just
you got
want
off
one.
of it,
It happened.
it happened, bro, naturally, which was the craziest thing ever.
Sometimes it's the stress. Like, I know it's the dumbest thing, and you guys probably, I mean, you know about this just because of all the mental health stuff you do, but like the way that your brain can play tricks on your body, that you put so much pressure on like having a kid, and your body reacts negatively like that. Like, there's a lot of people who try IVF, it works, and then the next kid they have naturally, and it's just your body goes, all right, it's kid time. Like, now you're not so stressed, you got one, and that might be it. You guys went, all right, if we're supposed to have 4, that's what we're supposed to have.
So no more, forget it. Don't worry
And
about it.
then you stop trying, and immediately
Bang. I'm glad you spoke about it because so many people are dealing with it. Like we talked about it in the book, that when you do it, so many people hit you. You'll be surprised and shocked.
It's the last taboo thing, and people feel so insecure about it because you don't want your partner to be embarrassed. So, like, I'm telling you, it was easier that it was me. If it was my wife's ovaries, I don't think I'd ever talk about it.
Right.
Because it could be humiliating for women.
Yeah.
For dudes, yeah, it's humiliating for me, but like as a comedian, I think I'm a little, like, I find the joy in that humiliation.
Funny in anything, yeah.
Yeah, it's easy for me to deal with. But I'll tell you, after talking about it and seeing all the other people going through it, it's like, yeah, that's why, honestly, when we had Trump on, there was like 3 things that I wanted to ask him, and one of them I wanted him to say publicly that he would protect IVF.
So let's talk about that.
Yeah.
How did you meet Trump? How did y'all get to, like, how were y'all together? It
They
seemed like
reached
y'all
out.
were cool.
They reached out and they were like, do you want to have him on? And we were like, yeah, we want to do it in the studio. And then they were like, we can't do it. And the studio, like, Charlamagne knows, you guaranteed assassination. It's like windows everywhere. It's like, I don't even know why we were trying. It's like you walk right out the elevator, it's windows everywhere.
Right.
It's bad. But right, like, I hope that doesn't happen. But but we were really pushing for that. And then when we did the pod, I like spoke to his kid for a while before, and I spoke to Dana White.
Which one?
Junior.
Okay.
Donnell Jr.
Yeah.
And I was like, just tell me some stories, and like I just kind of wanted to.
The party. You talked about the party.
Oh yeah, so he told me about that one. He told me, there's a part I didn't say on the interview, but because I said he just went up to the roof and kicked everybody out. But like what Junior told me is he was in his underwear. So like just imagine Trump
in his underwear.
No, Junior, for the people who haven't seen the interview, Schultz in the group, they talk about Donald Trump Jr. had a huge
Crazy
party,
yeah,
and then they had to throw everybody out because Trump found out about the party.
Well, yeah, he
but
wasn't
then
supposed to be back.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to be back. It was kind of like something on like a movie.
Yeah.
Like Dad comes home, but he like never mentions it.
Yeah.
So Trump Jr. is like almost like it didn't happen.
Exactly.
But we
They've
didn't
never
know he
talked
was in
about
his underwear, so that party got real crazy.
Yeah, that was the first time he addressed it in like 40 years or something like that. He never addressed it with his kid.
There's a guy in this room, a young black male, who said he watched Trump on Flagrant, and he goes, yo, that Flagrant interview is going to get Trump elected.
That guy that you're talking about, he's been MAGA for a while.
No, I'm not
I just want to let y'all know. He was waiting for that moment.
I felt the same way. That was the first time I looked at him as like a person. I was like, why am I like? I was like, oh my God, he's a granddad. He cares about his kids. Like, ugh. But it was like y'all made him. He was having a good time.
So it's Schultz's fault, basically.
Yeah, it's my fault.
It's your fault.
That and the commercial where another young black guy in this room did a commercial that Trump used and played over.
I met the guy who made that commercial.
And over again.
You
Talking
met
about
him?
how- yeah.
What did he say?
Yeah, he was like, hey, thanks, Charlamagne really helped us out with that one. I mean, that commercial was unbelievable.
So it's our fault. It's our fault.
World
Jesus
Series.
Christ.
It's really crazy that the election was decided in this room right now. We don't get enough credit.
But do you get that response from people though? Like, yo, y'all humanized somebody that like we low key. Even when he got shot, I felt like people were like, oh, we don't want that to happen. But
so what I'd say to people, and I have like a way more humble take than I think most. Is like, I don't think that we had any impact on the election. I don't think that any of the podcasts. Like, I think that what America had decided is a lot of America weren't voting for Trump. they were rejecting the current administration. They just didn't like what was happening, and I think the way that the current administration was campaigning, they're basically kind of saying, hey, everything's good, we're going to kind of keep doing this. I think a lot of Americans were like, I don't really feel like it's good, so I'm going to go for anything but this. But I think the idea of Trump is always, he's a populist, so if you vote for him, it means you love him and you're obsessed with him and you're MAGA till you die. Where I think a lot of it is really just rejection. In the same way that when people voted for Biden, they didn't really vote for Biden. They voted against the chaos of Trump.
Now, what do you think about everything Trump is doing now?
Well, what specifically?
There's a whole lot. I mean, there's so many orders.
You love the Gulf of Mexico
stuff. Oh, I love that.
I saw that on Joe Rogan, right?
I think it was Megyn Kelly.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I love the Gulf of America. I mean, it's North America, Central America, South America. Why we call it the Gulf of Mexico? It should feel like the Gulf of America. It's not the Gulf of North America. It's just the Gulf of America. But again, what I like is just like, I like saying audacious shit. I'm an American, like, Americans in general, like in our DNA, we like risk takers and we like people who are brave. And I think that's like the tricky thing for Democrats right now. And keep in mind, I'm like a lifelong Democrat. I grew up in an arts family. Both of my parents were dance teachers. Like, I live in New York City my whole life. So what I need is some energy on the Democratic side. We talk about this all the time. Is I need some like talk. I need some bodacious talk. And I think the thing that really Americans care about right now is that things are expensive. Right. And I think Democrats need their build the wall. And whatever that is, it has to tap into what people are struggling with right now. So
if they first have to build the team.
Well, exactly. But it could just be one outsider. Like I think it's dollar eggs. Like eggs are $1. I think you just start saying like that. It doesn't matter if you don't know how to do it, but you start saying something that's going to resonate with people. And that's the only way. And I think that if they make it a class issue, they win this election pretty easily come the next election. But they're afraid to do that because a lot of them are in the pockets of the billionaire class and the corporations. Right. So they make it about identity politics. It's all these people that go to like Harvard and Yale that like pretend to give a about you guys. They don't actually give a about you guys, but they get patted on the back for pretending to do it. And now they're in this situation where the rest of America is like, I can't afford eggs, so I can't really care about the bathroom. Like, I don't give a about who goes in the bathroom because I need to buy eggs. Until I can buy eggs, I don't worry about the bathroom. So you got to start addressing people where their problems are.
You like Jasmine Crockett, though.
I love that girl. But like, that's the type of language that I want to start. I want people to start using. Like when she said, "You're Putin's hoe." I don't agree with that sentiment. Actually,
my favorite soundbite from her that night.
But I like the energy because what people like about Trump, despite him being like a billionaire who got money from his dad, right? He doesn't talk like them. He talks like me and you. The Indian journalist is asking him a question, dibble dabble. And then all of a sudden, dibble dabble, and then he goes, I don't know what the hell that guy just said. That, to me, is the most relatable thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I go, yeah, that's what I would have said. That's what he would have said. That's what you would have said if we were just hanging around on the corner talking.
Now, I want to ask, too, because you talk about walking the line.
Yeah.
You walk a dope line because you have white fan base and black fan base.
Yeah.
Is that difficult for you?
Well, I said, I got the most...
Your jokes go everywhere with it.
I got the most diverse audience in comedy. It's not even close. Like, it's just like you come to my show, it looks like the UN. So it's like, in my experience in my life, I'm a pretty curious guy. So like, if I find out something about your culture, where you're from, whatever, I like talking about it, and I'm going to make jokes about it just because that's my way of communicating in the world. What I found is like when you make fun of people based on things that they're proud of or they haven't realized about themselves, they don't feel offended. They feel kind of seen. They feel noticed. And they appreciate it. So all these different groups would start coming out to shows, you know? And I was like, oh, this is really cool. And when everybody comes out to the show, we all kind of submit to this idea, like everybody's going to be made fun of. We all going to laugh at each other. We're going to laugh at ourselves. And it's a cool little beautiful thing. So to me, it's never been like black people found out about me before white people. Like I'm doing Brilliant Idiots with him, like Guy Code, to be honest, black people were on way before white people. I mean, eventually towards the end seasons of Guy Code, I think it like just crossed over. But early on, MTV2 was more like hip hop related.
Yeah.
And then I think
it was the Rogan.
I think white people started to find me. And then like, you know, Indians found me. Obviously I do the pod with Akash, but also some stand-up clips that would go viral out there. Albanians would see me from some clip, and like all these different groups would come out. Yeah, it's my favorite thing of looking out in the audience. But I used to go to comedy clubs when I was on tour, and the owners would be like, because it would be all black people for the weekend. They would think I was like Gary Owen or something like that. They were like, what the is going on? Like,
Gary never called you like, man, what's the secret, man? Like,
how do you get white people to I got black people, Dad. How do I get white people?
I do also want to ask, do you still want to make love to Kendrick Lamar?
I mean, like, honestly, it's hard to say no to that.
You find him attractive?
Yeah, man.
Did you see him in them Celine jeans? Them jeans?
When I saw those jeans, I was like, boom, bop, beam, bop, boom, bop, bow.
You gotta stop. Cut it out. Stop. Why'd you even ask him that? Stop.
For real.
No,
They were really upset about it. I know it was a joke, but why do you think people got so upset
people
about
made that raises him so fast. I'm just saying he's little. Like, I hate having to explain jokes. He's itty bitty. So why is he telling he's gonna kill my friends? The biggest thing about this whole that nobody, I didn't even care that he said the about like me not saying jokes. Like, that to me is like a million people have said not say jokes. The next line where he goes, and to the N-words that coon and the N-words being groomed, slide on both of them. What does slide mean to y'all?
Take you out, but that's because, I mean...
Hold on, ain't no explaining here.
If you an enemy,
if you say kill my friends, everything after that is fine. You took it there. If you say kill my friends, because a lot of people thought that was Charlamagne and Alex Media. Mm-hmm. So if you go the next line, you tell your fans to kill my friends, you get made love to.
Listen, I appreciate my friend trying to stick up for me, but I don't think he was talking about us.
No, I don't think it's about Charlamagne.
But how are we supposed to know?
Okay,
how we know he wasn't talking about Gary Owens? That's the
That's
other
a good
thing.
point.
First of all, ain't nobody...
We don't know.
That's a good... Whoa.
Let him know. Y'all
Gary,
you see that?
Gary was the first person to jump out.
I'm not about to twist that.
Gary was the first
in that
person
moment,
to jump
we
out.
knew exactly what he was talking about. Because I heard it and I knew exactly what he was talking about.
I didn't think it was me. I was like, why was he talking about me?
Because of the and giggles and all the laughs and
I thought he was talking about Matt
black
Rife.
women.
Yeah, maybe he was talking about Matt.
That's what I
didn't know.
thought. Like, he gotta
clue.
be talking
and
about Matt
everybody
Rife
kept
and Gary
saying he was talking about me, and I was like, wait, if he's talking about me, and is he telling people to kill my friends? Well, I got to do something about this. I got to do something. I got to do something. Like, I'm not a tough guy. You know, I'm a certified lover boy.
Oh my God.
And salute to Kendrick, because Kendrick does what he wants to do, and he gets rewarded for it.
Like,
and you can do that.
This whole thing got blown out of proportion. Like, honestly, I think he's like obviously a prolific rapper, and I have a lot of respect for anybody that puts something out for judgment.
Mm-hmm.
I think there are a lot of people who like they just make reaction content,
right?
So they don't really know what it's like to like create a piece of art and put it out there in the world and let the world judge it.
They have to deal with that.
That takes balls, and I admire people that have balls.
Pause.
So how do you feel about Trump's trans executive orders? Like,
What'd he do?
His executive orders, he got rid of trans.
He got rid of trans what?
Women.
They not around anymore?
Yeah,
two
according to him,
genders,
he said
man
two
and
genders,
woman.
man and woman.
But that is how it is, though. Isn't that how it is?
Every day
Yeah.
the sun don't shine, but the sun still come up.
Well, here's the thing. I think there are trans people.
No, there are, but
Yeah.
Trump doesn't recognize him.
Yeah, but that he's allowed to. Like, you can't force me to recognize
He's
everybody.
allowed to not believe.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that it's not true.
Bro,
Just 'cause you
I
don't
was
believe.
watching Squid Game. If they didn't have the numbers, I don't know if I'm recognizing.
What?
You know what I mean? Like, if they didn't number them, I don't know if I'm recognizing everyone.
What they got to do with trans?
I don't know, really. I don't really know what I'm saying right now. Listen, let me apologize before an Asian rapper comes for me. Jen, I'm sorry, Jen. Jen, I apologize.
Salute to Jen. Jen hits me up all the time.
Shout out,
I
Jen.
get what you mean by the numbers now.
Oh,
my God.
Don't ever watch
That's why
comedy.
it took her 2 watches to
Don't
laugh
watch
at
comedy. The Life is out right now.
The Life
on
is streaming
Netflix
right now. It's Andrew Schultz. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
who refuses to stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Hart. Welcome back, brother.
Kevin.
He just won't sit down.
See that?
How you feeling? Good morning. How you feeling?
Yourself. I'm
There you
feeling
go.
good, man.
You
What do you
feeling
mean? Life is great. No complaints, man. Here to talk about more, which means great is happening. Still moving, still tracking, still working, still doing the same thing but bigger.
Talk to us about this new 2-part documentary you got. Number one on the call
Number
sheet.
one on the call sheet.
Congratulations,
Shouts out
first of all.
to Jamie Foxx, man. This is a Jamie Foxx idea that he came to me with at Heartbeat. And, you know, it was a concept about being number one on the call sheet and the good and bad of it, right? He's like, you know, a lot of people experience it, but it doesn't do the same for everyone, you know? And whether it's the ego, whether it's the money, whether it's the idea of the money, whether it's the thought of my career is now about to be, and it doesn't become like there's so many different concepts attached to it. I thought it was a great idea, man. You know, Fox is a brilliant mind. And I said to make it real, like we got to go out and, you know, of course tap into all our relationships. So it started off as just the idea for men, like we were heavy on the men's side. And then we were like, yo, it's dope if you have it to where, you know, there's a male version and then we go and we tap in to a female version as well. And really just expand the conversation of success or lack thereof. And it's dope to hear all these people talk about it. So I think people are going to be blown away by hearing the good and the bad. Like, everybody doesn't with the concept of it, you know?
Well, being number one on the call sheet?
Everybody doesn't with it, man.
That's interesting. When did you become number one on the call sheet, and what does it mean to be that?
I've been number one for a while.
But when was the first time?
I love it. I love it. Like, I don't want to make it very clear. I love it.
Now, you never left the road. Why is the road so important to you?
Because you control it. You own it.
Mm-hmm. And you do small venues, you do big venues. Like
nothing better than stand-up comedy. Yeah. There's no job better than the job of live entertainment, live audience, your fans, your connection, your relationship. It doesn't die. If you treat it like a plant and you forever water it, the plant is never going to die, right? Like, so if it can grow and you have good seasons, bad seasons, it's always going to be there. And those fans are just going to ride with you forever. So I'm very adamant on staying true to stand-up comedy. Nothing takes the place of stand-up comedy. I don't give a what I'm doing, the level that I'm doing at. I will go and do comedy clubs. I will come to New York for months on a time and just do a run of pop-ups. That's my muse. That's my stress reliever. So.
Did you hear Damon Wayans say that he would never do stand-up anymore because he was like, people are too sensitive?
No, he said people are stupid.
Well, yeah. He said people are stupid. Dumb. Basically, he says anything, people get offended too fast. And it's like, it's just not worth the stress.
I understand. I don't see it the same way because I don't have that level of giving of I don't want to do the thing that I love to do because I'm caring so much about what everybody else is thinking about what I'm doing. Like, I don't.
I think he meant that on how the Wayans used to be. Like, they, no limit. Like, you talk about anything. But now, since the new trend is being offended and a lot of people are just,
It is what it is, though. Like, that's not going communities. Anywhere. I mean, Dame is Dame. Dame is a legend. Like, if Dame wanted to go on stage and around, Dame can do what he wants, when he wants. The idea of people being upset or triggered, if you're thinking about that, like, then you're going down a crazy spiral. I'm not doing comedy and thinking about the thought of what you think about what I'm saying. I have the things I want to talk about. I know the direction I want to go in. I'm not here to offend. I'm not here to aggravate or piss people off. I'm here to do my craft.
Have you apologized yet to Delaware State University?
For what?
When you went to HBCU, you don't let it go.
Yeah, come on.
You know what?
Let it be known. Where did you go, sis?
She didn't.
Here's your shot.
She didn't go to
I thought
HBCU.
I was trying to.
Delaware State University.
There you
That
go.
is not HBCU.
Let it be known. It is. What do you mean?
I know what Delaware State
It's
is.
a community college shot.
That's just a bunch of niggas on campus. Delaware State.
Shout out Delaware State. Do not listen to
Don't do that.
That's niggas in Delaware. Why would I
Deshaun
apologize?
Jackson said you were sorry.
Huh? I mean, first of all, it is, all right? But it's like smart people there, too. Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Delaware State knows I have no ill will towards them. I love you guys. But it was a funny bit. There's a lot of out there.
You got your animated show out, Lil Kev.
Yes.
Talks about your life growing up.
Yes.
What made you want to do that? Animation style.
Crazy. This is a crazy development, man. This is, I want to say, like 7 to 8 years in the making before we could actually like do it properly. Shouts out to Scott Mills over there at BET, man, for understanding like my world of want and allowing me to do it the way I wanted to do it. It's an adult animation. And I wanted to like flip the story of the conversation attached to the hood, right? Like, everybody talks about the hood from one point of view. The hood is the hood. And people like, the hood is up. It's so bad.
Just a bunch of in the neighborhood.
Yeah, like, and I think that there's a positive side to it. There's a role that everybody plays in the hood, especially when it comes to kids, families. Like, everybody's a part of the village. Everybody's raising everybody's child. Everybody is aware. Everybody's in the know. Everybody's trying their best to service and either good and even bad is happening. When people find out, there is an energy attached to trying to solve it and make it better. And this is a way of just flipping the conversation on the hood upside down. So it's about me, my upbringing, being in the hood, but having such a high level of love for the hood, for my family, and for all the people around it.
And Jess Hilarious is in it, keeping her away from Breakfast Club.
Well, come on. Okay. Just don't listen to that.
I don't.
Yeah, that's ridiculous,
I don't listen.
first of all.
Thank you.
I want to make something very clear. When people say, like, Kev, thank you for giving people a job. People earn them jobs. Like, I'm not giving Jess anything. I'm not out like, hey, here, Jess, here's a gift. Like, that's Jess. That's her team. That's people working and saying, hey, this is a good thing to possibly put Jess up for. And
But you
Jess
can say
going through
no.
the process. I mean, you could say no, but when people are talented and earning things on their own, it's happening the way it's supposed to be. I'm not in the space of know of everything and I'm handpicking people and doing like that would mean that the time in the day to do that and do it, then that means that the people around me aren't doing what the they're supposed to do. So it's your job to like properly package and put people in places to make these projects good. And it's my job to see it at the end stage of going, wow, this is a great cast. These are great personnel, great roles. I like this. I like this configuration. But Jess is earning that.
And you do take the time to pour into the next generation. Drewski was up here, and Drewski said that you gave him and Kai Cenat a bunch of movies to watch. Yeah. And told them, whatever your stupid asses is doing right now, watch these movies. Yeah. And prepare for the next level.
That's right. I like what the younger generation is doing. It's crazy I'm saying that. Like I'm really am a part of like a time of old.
How old are you now?
45.
Damn.
Well, it doesn't look it.
I did that for Don Cheadle.
That older generation of like how we approach the business, how we approach the craft, right? Like, and I think it's dope as to see this new generation navigate differently. Like the comedians of today did not go and work at it the same way that we did. Like they're breaking new ground, finding ways to be the personalities first and then get to the stage after. And the way that they're engaging with their audience and the way that the audience is responding to them, I think it's dope as and being a fan of it, I feel like it's my job now to figure out ways to like grab this personnel when and where I can and, try to push them forward. With Kai and Drewski, Kai is such a monster, man. I told him, I said, look, man, I want to show you guys ways to like give your audience more and ways to do more. So I came up with some dope ass ideas, concepts for us to rock in together, but stay true to the space of what they're doing. So Drewski, I know he came and he was like telling you guys about the movie. I don't want to tell y'all what it is, but it's a big idea that we're working now. But I was like, to do it, you guys got to educate yourself on things in this space. So it wasn't homework. I was like, understand production, understand how movies are made, understand the look and feel. I want you to be a part of the process so you can understand the process. And after you do this with me, go do it yourself. Go do it and figure out ways to, do it with the other people that you're around.
Drewski said you actually set him up in that stream with that little kid. He said,
fat boy.
He said it was you that actually set him up.
This is ridiculous.
That's what he said.
You did though. You did start it off.
He said you started.
And they followed your lead.
He said he followed your lead.
Because you're the OG, they follow your lead.
That's right. First of all, what you need to understand is where the cameras are at all times. What I said to Drewski was in his ear. I said something in his ear. Okay, nobody really knows what I said. He knows what I said, and then he took the liberty of going and saying very harsh things. By the way, things that shouldn't be said.
We seen you moonwalk right out, like you see.
I mean, I don't want to be around that. Okay, I've seen a lot of people get in fights. I've seen when it's about to happen. I go, I shouldn't be here. Right? I shouldn't be here. They're about to start shooting. Yeah. By the way, he's got the gun. I see it. I'm gonna leave right now. So I just exited the room because I think at the time I had to go to the bathroom actually. And then a lot of stuff from what I was told, happened from what I was told. The kids start crying and stuff like that. And I came back and I'm like,
he wasn't even around, so you didn't even see it.
I came back and I was like, what's going on? Right? Okay. At that time, I'm the adult in the room trying to calm down. Right? Hey, man, what's happening? And I think all the cameras caught me saying that, which is good for me legally. So I was never attached.
Drewski said he felt like he could make those jokes because he's fat and y'all were teasing him all day about being fat.
Oh, Drewski, first of all, calling people fat that's aggressive.
Well, you saw the Big Dank interview.
Yeah, I just want to. I don't know where the cameras are. I just want to say that's a. You understand? That's
the F word.
The F word.
That's the F word. Is Drewski big?
Yes.
Is he a little bigger?
Yeah.
Right? Does he have problems breathing when he walks up the steps? Yeah, of course.
Of course.
But that little kid, I think, is on his way to a healthy lifestyle. You got to support that, right? The little kid, because he was talking. I think the little kid was talking about exercising and stuff.
Yeah,
which is good. And I'm always glad to just be on the positive side of conversation. That's what I'm about.
That's right.
I'm a beacon of light, joy.
Kevin, at the level of success that you are being an actor, do you still have to audition for roles or?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
So what are you talking about?
I just want to know because Martin Lawrence said he said that he does.
Well, no, I think Martin said he pitches. He still got to pitch projects.
Oh, pitch
that? That makes sense. If he's pitching things, I mean, am I really pitching things? I think I'm pitching ideas to my team. I'm more in the business of creating the things that I think best service my want and my direction in the business. Like when you think about the dramas, you think about all the things that I've done as serious. Like that's been me. So. True story. I was like, I want to kill somebody on camera. I think it'd be dope. And I went and found the guy that created Narcos. And I was like, it'd be dope if we can collab and talk. But we developed it. And then I was like, okay, this is great. let's go and take this out. Like that's developing it and then going to sell it. Fight Night, that was me, Will Packer, and Will telling me he had the rights and us saying, hey, to do it, this can be dope, but let's do it this way and put the right people in it. So like the creative side of from start to finish is where I'm playing it now. But like auditioning, I'm not really auditioning. I think people, if they have a project, they're like, oh, Kevin would be good for this, and I'm getting those calls. Hey, we want you to do. And then I got a decision of if I want to do it or not.
Like, for instance, The Upside. That's still one of my favorite movies. You and Bryan Cranston. They already saw you for that role and just called you.
They said, we want to do the remake, and we see you and Bryan Cranston doing this. Are you interested?
And that was genius.
Absolutely. And Nicole Kidman. I was like, absolutely, hands down. But it's coming out and having an ask. Not to say that I wouldn't audition.
You would?
Nah.
No, he wouldn't.
I'm about to say.
I was trying to clean it up. I was trying to clean it up.
Ready to believe you.
Yeah, I was trying to, because I know y'all got cameras here. I just wanted to look in and make it just look like I'm willing to do.
No, we didn't.
Right?
Right.
I'm not.
What about like social media backlash? Because everybody, for whatever reason, was highly upset when you hosted NBA All-Star Weekend. Or there was a section of the internet that was acting like they were.
You know, what energy do you give that? Right. I'm a partner to the NBA. Like, understand what that means. I'm not coming on to be Kevin Hart and have funny moments to the NBA. The NBA has been a servicing aid to my career for over 15 years. Like, you go back and you'll look at how much I've been on NBA, TNT, and All-Star Weekend, Celebrity Weekends, all these events. Like this, you're not looking, it's almost host adjacent, right? Like the personalities that we lean on because we're familiar with family and we know how they work. That's what that is. So the All-Star, I'm not going to the All-Star game to try to create a big moment for me. I'm there because the energy of the All-Star game comes with Chuck, Ernie, Kenny, myself, Shaq. Like, we've been doing this for years. Like, just talking and playing with one another, bantering on camera. That's not an easy thing to do. They make it look f***ing easy. They make it look great. That's not an easy thing to do.
Especially between you and Shaq.
Yeah,
that
like
seems
that's
very
not,
easy.
That's not an easy thing to do. Like that chemistry, that rapport, it comes from like having a real understanding for how TV works. So you can't just throw new things in there because it gets weird. People don't understand the times. People don't understand the cuts. How much time you got to go. Cut back to the game. They're trying to do so much new shit. They're trying to discover it. So while they're trying to figure it out, here's personalities that we can lean on so at least we don't have dead space or dull moments on camera. That's what that is. So when you understand the technicality behind it, then you understand my involvement. I don't feed into that. Like, I know why I'm there. Partnership.
Do you ever tell Shaq to like really back up off you? Because he'd be kind of sexually assaulting you in a little bit.
What? Shaq,
Hey,
well, come on. I mean,
just a little.
Listen,
What?
There's only one time where Shaq has done some crazy shit. Now.
Okay.
Where I was uncomfortable.
Hey, what was it?
That was on Real Husbands when that whole thing that's on the internet that they.
Oh yeah. But that wasn't scripted, right?
No, it wasn't scripted.
I bet it was.
It was a moment when honestly, I'm gonna be real with you, I couldn't do nothing about it. Like I was yeah, they got to cut, right? Like, this is, this is before I put a little size on. Not to say that I could do something to Shaq, but I didn't. It was a very frail version of me, and this is when Shaq was like when they were like just talking about Shaq being a cop. And he really was a cop. We thought it would be funny as Shaq pulled me over on Real Husbands of Hollywood. And, like Shaq is like basically about to arrest me. Everybody can't improv.
Say what he did to you, Kev.
I'm not going to, I don't need to repeat it.
That's crazy. They kept rolling. They knew Kevin was
kept rolling. No, you don't even have to say this. We're not even going to discuss it.
For people who haven't seen it, Real Husbands is a great show. You should watch it.
It's a great show.
But it's online.
Yeah, but what we're not going to do is make it seem like something that it wasn't. So what he did was he grabbed me when I got out the car, and he just tried to get a little physical, right? It was like
pat you down.
Yeah, but it's like everybody doesn't improv the same.
Yeah,
comedy,
it was crazy.
Comedy is an art. Like you ever see comedians when they try to like improv and some of them go too far or they don't know when to stop.
Right.
You're like, hey man, we gotta end the scene. Like you can't go over there like, oh yeah, well your mama. And you're like, well. My mom, you can't bring up moms because we don't know who our moms are in this scene. It's like
I just Googled it.
Yeah, and
it says hashtag pause of the week. Hey yo, Shaq, you straight violated Kevin Hart. You literally took that man to Pound Town.
Right. Did he? Well, this is what you're doing is ridiculous. That's actually nuts.
Nuts?
Nah, that's nuts.
That's nuts.
He grabbed me, throws me over the car, and he starts humping me.
Humping you?
So I'm like, I remember.
Hold on. He turned you around, bent you over.
Well, that's not
did do all
You have to
that.
look at Kevin's face and just say you can tell.
Let me tell you what I can tell Charlamagne is. Charlamagne is a pervert. Like
He is.
like, he's a nasty man.
He is.
And
He is.
in this brief time, I just found out a lot about him. By the way he starts describing stuff, yeah, very graphic, nasty man. Yeah, I just told you.
I'm just describing what Shaq did to you.
He grabbed me and he throws me over the car. He's like, you don't know what I can do. He starts humping me. I remember Ralph was directing the episode. And I remember I looked at Ralph. I'm like, hey, did y'all? Is it pink pages? Like, did something happen?
Right.
And they were like, all right, nobody wanted to say Shaq. They was like, all right, we got it. So let's just move on. We just moved on.
Did y'all talk about it after?
No, we didn't even address it. I was like, man, just like everybody just shut up.
He tried to get you again All-Star Weekend.
Everybody just shut up. No, he did.
Did you get triggered a little bit? I saw you. He was creeping up behind you.
That's a very. I'm older and I'm in a much more controlling state in my life where I would say something to Shaq. Don't do that. Right? Don't kill it.
No.
Hey, you gotta stop it. Right? Like a firm stop that. Right? But in that moment, that was Shaq trying to be funny. That's my. Shouts out to the big dummy himself.
I want to go back to number one on the call sheet because Sterling K. Brown did an interview where he said that people wanted to put him number one on the call sheets, but he was superstitious about it because he'd been successful enough not being number one, so he was okay with being number two. What do you think of that?
I don't mind that. Mm-hmm. As somebody that's been there. When you're there and you've experienced whatever the conversation attached to it is, it's not the same level of important, right? Like it's not important. Like I was joking around earlier about the idea of number one on the call sheet, but it's not that important to me. I don't give a I don't care about top billing. I don't need my name to be first. I don't need my name to be the biggest when they first put the movie or the TV show out. Like if that's more important to you, I'm like, all right, let them get it. Like,
So when you and The Rock do a movie, who's number one on the call sheet?
I let him get it. But DJ's an ass.
Damn.
Yeah, he's an ass.
You let him get it?
No, I'm joking. No, DJ, by the way, he trumps me every time. What do you mean? It's not even a conversation. I don't even bring it up. Like, no, you're number one on this, right?
What is it? Is it because of box office numbers? Like, how do they?
I think he deserves to be number one when we do the project. He's a international superstar.
Gotcha.
Not to say that I don't have international success, but I don't think that we're equal in that regard. I think that his movies have performed and done crazy business internationally. And when we do projects that we want to appeal to the world, you should be first. I'm coming in and I'm on that train with you. I'm adding value to it, but I'm not bumped by you being first. We put an amazing cast together to help us get those audiences when we do. But I don't feel any type of way about that. I think he deserves it and he should have it.
Congratulations too, man. It was announced that Heartbeat is working with the Pacers.
Yes, Heartbeat is.
To be the official cultural curator to provide entertainment and live experiences for fans in the Indianapolis community.
Yes.
First of all, what does that look like?
It's an opportunity for our company, right? Like our company is a creative engine for any resource that allows us to be, right? Like we are a business. So our business thrives when we can implement ourselves in places to create or elevate a brand, a company, an entity, an activation, whether it be live entertainment, storytelling, etc. Indiana, with the Pacers and the Fever, have an attraction coming. I think they have an all-star coming up, but it's more about, they're like, look, we're looking for ways to expand and elevate what we've done. They spent a lot of money on a new facility. They have a team that's thriving, a younger team. The Fever are thriving with star power, etc. Like, so they're like, how do we elevate? How can we better tell our story? And I'm like, that's what we do. I'm looking to be a better partner for the NBA. How do we better tell stories for your brand? How do we better promote and market you? How can we amplify or activate differently? Like, these are words in the business that companies desperately want to hear from potential partners.
Will Heartbeat call Mike Epps?
To do? Absolutely.
I told Mike that when he was there. I said, knowing Kev, he's going to call you to do something.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, me and Mike's relationship now is...
He said y'all good.
We're 10 times better. It took a long time to get to where we are now, but I'm happy at the road of like dumb because it got us to a place of real grown man. And we're not doing the dumb like tweets and no more. Like, Mike, call me. I'm calling you, and we talk. So, when I did, Mike was the first one. We got on the phone, we had a conversation, and me and Mike are very much on the same page. And I think, a lot of the disconnect was from assumption. That's the realization that came about. But I have no ill will, no beef towards anybody. Damn sure not Mike. And, right now, the priority between me and Mike are figuring out the thing that we're going to do together. And, I told Mike, like, it's a real thing. Like, haven't done it because of this disconnect in our relationship. We've never been on screen together. We did Real Husbands together in the beginning. Mike did an episode. And that's the only time where we've ever jousted on camera. And I was like, at this point in our career, like, we're not nobody but ourselves. So, how do we make it work? And he's like, yeah, Kev, like, how do we make it work? And it's a mutual understanding. And I think now having that as a priority, his fans will be happy. My fans, I think, will be happy. And I think it'll be dope for the culture when we do it.
Yeah, where is that version of Harlem Nights for this era?
It's hard. It's hard to happen because the idea of it being just one is what people can't let go of.
What you mean?
Like, there doesn't have to be just one star.
But Harlem Nights wasn't just one star. It was
that's
so
why
many.
it worked.
Right.
That's why it worked. Richard didn't give a about Eddie. Eddie didn't give a about Richard. They're the two biggest comedians. Minus the bullshit. The only person that was missing that should have been in that, Cosby in some degree, right? A showing of him. But they have Red Fox, Robin Harris. Like, if you go and you look at the names, Della Reese, like, you look at the names and the people in Harlem Nights, you looked at a conglomerate cast of hard-hitting comics of color. We don't have that to date.
And even when it comes to, like, the younger comics, man, it's been a few of, like, DC Young Fly has countless scripts that he has, and he's trying to get all of us, like, in this generation, but egos and what's she gonna be getting, and who gonna be the main character? I ain't working with her, or how he, you know what I mean? So
the problem with the younger generation of comics, man, I made money so fast. Good money, not little money. They made money so fast. So
definitely.
So the idea of doing that for that, I ain't doing. I'm over here getting. It's like the
Jess
idea.
barely come here now.
I mean,
absolutely.
Listen, Jess.
She said, yeah, absolutely.
Jess made money, still making money, right? Like, Jess understands that road money. That road money is a different type of money. These comics or new comics, influencers, are making real money. So until you get to a point where you understand, the money isn't going to drive your next stage of success. If your next stage of success or want for success is attached to IP, projects, whatever, you cannot do it by yourself. You gotta tap in. That's what people are afraid to do. And they're afraid to do it, especially in our culture, because we feel like there can only be one. And that younger mindset in this business today is a cash-driven mind. The money will come. I'm telling you, the money will come. The ideas don't. The relationships and the partnerships don't. There you go. That's the difference. I mean, I don't
Kevin
want to
Hart, man.
Yeah, that's
great
energy.
Great energy,
Appreciate
great
you,
information. Lil Kev, I'm excited about it. Adult animation, BET Plus. Once again, shouts out to BET. Shouts out to my amazing team at Heartbeat, man. This is a piece of IP that I worked on for a long time, and to have it finally come to light is dope as It's funny as it's raw, it's edgy. It's a true testament to my mom and dad who aren't here. So RIP to the Harts upstairs and maybe downstairs. My dad, they say he could be.
Man, cut it out, man.
I don't know. They say I don't know. So just in the middle. My dad in the middle. That's it.
All right.
So, shouts out to Pops wherever you are.
Wherever you are.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what side, but this is.
You don't want to assume.
Yeah, I don't want to assume. I don't want to assume. I don't wanna say, if God ever closed the door, my dad might have been on the outside. But it's a testament to them. So I can't wait for you guys to enjoy it. BET Plus, watch it, lock it in. Number one on the call sheet. Shout out to Fox, lock it in. I'm done.
All
That's
right.
it.
It's the Breakfast Club. It's Kevin Hart, y'all.
Don't give a damn. So if you ever feel I need to be a donkey, man, hit it with the heat.
Did she get donkey today? Please tell me.
I had become donkey of the day.
It's the Breakfast Club, bitch. Man, Donkey of the Day. Donkey of the Day goes to a 55-year-old Georgia woman named Cheryl Cole. Now, Cheryl was convicted Monday of murder and aggravated assault and the death of her husband. Yep, old Cheryl was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole after she smoked her husband. Okay, her husband's name is Luke Cole III, and he was shot and killed after his wife drank 4 or 5 Angry Orchard hard ciders. I never heard of that brand until this morning. Not a good way to get introduced because I don't really drink like that anymore. But when I do, it will never be Angry Orchard hard cider. Now, Cheryl told the police she was just trying to protect herself. Told the police she thought her husband was an intruder and claimed she didn't realize she shot her husband until he reportedly said, "Cheryl, you shot me." Well, that story was a lie. Would you like to know what happened for real? Okay, let me read you the headline. Everybody pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
Woman shot husband dead after he wanted to add new rules to their open marriage. I repeat, woman shot husband dead after he wanted to add new rules to their open marriage. Now, that's the headline. And I know when you heard that headline, you immediately blame the man. You immediately think, look at him being greedy, already got an open marriage, but wanted more. No, it was actually her. See, investigators discovered that they was having issues in their marriage. Okay, a series of text messages they discovered showed the couple beefing over their open marriage. Cheryl Cole asked her husband for permission to see another man later that week. That's respectful in an open marriage. I would just assume those are the rules. We can see other people, but just let me know what's going on. Let's just be honest with each other. But then the husband asked her, does she also plan to see a second man the same day? To which the wife replied, LOL. The victim, Luke Cole, who is now dead, reportedly said her response turned his stomach. Of course it did. Okay, I mean, I know we got an open marriage, but you don't have to be a whole whore about it, okay? I mean, how much vagina do you have to give? Okay, I'm still your husband, so I need a piece. Okay, you got another dude who getting a piece, and now you handing out slices to someone else? Well, there's no pie left for me. Okay, you just out here acting like your poom is bottomless, like men can enjoy unlimited refills of that 55-year-old snatch. Not to mention, okay, no one woman should have all those UTIs. Yes, multiple sexual partners can increase the risk of developing urinary tract infections. And you just out here bringing that cloudy and foul-smelling urine in the house? Yes, your husband has every right to feel sick to his stomach. Okay, I know we got an open marriage, but don't run out now. Okay, how many people are you going to let travel through our love tunnel? By the way, this is the plot of many a twa movie. Okay, let me tell you something. For anyone who wants to engage in having their marriage open or slightly ajar, watch a twa movie first, okay? They on Tubi, all right? Fine early 2000s viewing, and all the twa movies explored the consequences of a married couple's decision to engage in a threesome, and there was always some dangerous or nut-ass complication that would happen. Envy, you told me that your favorite episode was when the college student turned into a male prostitute and he fell in love with another male escort. And you said that episode really made you think. What did it make you think about?
Lies. I didn't say that.
I never seen
You
that.
said guys?
No, I said lies.
Oh, okay.
Lies.
Listen,
Lies.
The moral of the story is, when you married, just leave Pandora's box and your marriage closed. What's the point of being married if you're going to leave your marriage open at all times like a Waffle House? Okay, Cheryl said she suggested they end their open marriage because it was causing issues. You think? But he reportedly wanted to keep it going with more ground rules. Yes, a 2-penis minimum. Okay, mine and your little boyfriend. Okay, but now you want us to be the locks and bring in a third member. Your vagina will not be a group project as long as we're married, ma'am. And then the police report says that Luther got even more upset when he found out his wife was talking about their issues with a friend. My God, we already got an open marriage and you telling the world how that poom is on a world tour? She claims she shot her husband in self-defense. She reportedly said he came storming into the room and tried dragging her out of bed. And when he left the room, she grabbed the gun, fired a warning shot, which she said made him angry before pulling the trigger the second time. She said she was just trying to hit the wall behind the TV so it would scare him off and make him leave. But she actually shot and killed him. He's dead now, okay? All because she was out there sharing her lady bitch like a buffet at Golden Corral. And by the way, even though buffets are labeled all you can eat, they will impose restrictions if your eating behavior is deemed excessive or disruptive to other customers. Cheryl, your excessive sexual behavior was disruptive to your husband. Okay, it was excessive. All right, he said something and now he's dead. And you are doing life behind bars. Let me be the first to tell you, okay? Or maybe the second after the judge. You deserve. Please give Cheryl Cole the biggest hee-haw.
Yo, that's crazy.
Insane.
You shot him and killed him.
All because he just simply didn't want you to be out there with two guys.
That had to come from somewhere else. It sounds a little deeper. You wouldn't, like, come on. We already have an open marriage. Okay,
Yes.
now I changed the rules and you shoot and kill me?
Because you being greedy, you running out. You running out.
I know greed is evil and that can lead to a lot of different crazy consequences, even murder, but come on. This had to be deeply rooted in other problems that they were having.
You want to play a game?
You want to play a game?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's play a game.
Let's play a game. Let's play a game of Guess What Race It Is? All right. Cheryl Cole was convicted of murder and aggravated assault in the death of her husband. She shot her husband because he wanted to change rules in their open marriage. Okay. DJ Envy,
me first.
Guess what race he is?
This is a tough one, but it's not tough, right?
Why?
Cheryl and Luther feel like black names.
Uh-huh.
But this situation seems white. I'm going whites.
Okay. Jess Hilarious. Cheryl Cole was convicted Monday of murder and aggravated assault in the death of her husband. She shot him because he wanted to change the rules of their open marriage. And please pay attention to the fact that I said she drank 4 or 5 angry Orchard hard ciders.
Oh, wow.
Jess Hilarious, guess what race she is?
Angry Orchard, white all over it. Now, Luther might be black. They could have had... Luther might have been black. It could have been a biracial, interracial marriage, right?
Hold on. Let me pull that
Luther
picture
was
up.
black. Cheryl
I'm thinking
was white.
It's white all the way.
I don't think Luther was white.
White all the way.
White all the way.
White all the way?
DJ Envy and Jess Hilarious, you both are absolutely correct! Cheryl Cole and Luther are absolutely Caucasian.
Okay.
All right. Capitol riot, white.
All right.
January 6th insurrection, white.
All right. Oh, my goodness. All right.
Dukes of Hazzard white.
Dukes of Hazzard white. That's right. Look at them girls with the Daisy Dukes on.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Everybody, it's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
One of the most slept-on comedians
Donnell
of our generation.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Donnell Rawlings. Come on, round of applause for Donnell. One of the most slept-on comedians of our generation, Donnell Rawlings, man.
I agree.
Donnell.
What's up, Donnell? How you feeling, man?
I'm clearing the air.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I feel like I just got this product and it works wonders. It's supposed to remove negative energy.
Oh, there's no negative energy here, man.
I don't
It's
know
all
if it's
positive
gonna work,
energy
but
here.
it's a Palo Santo spray and it works wonders for people that
Well,
have
how are you
negative energy.
feeling, man? How's your son? I seen you on the river. I seen you really enjoying life, man. We appreciate that, man.
It's horrible.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
And it's got even worse since you recommended a therapist for me to go see.
Oh, yeah, you started going to therapy.
Yep, and he gave me horrible advice.
What was the advice?
It was a situation with me dealing with like baby mama drama.
Okay.
Right? And I say sometimes I get to a point where I'm just frustrated. I don't know what to do. And then he said, "What would you do if you was doing a comedy show, right? And the audience wasn't engaged, whatever? What would you do?" I said, "Well, I've had that situation where I had to fall back, regroup, speak a little slower, you know what I'm saying, and start all over." And he said, "Why don't you do that in your relationship?" And I tried that, and it still didn't work. So thank you for giving me the worst therapist in the world to help me
Not a
work
bad
on it.
therapist.
What happened
No,
when you
I'm not
tried
saying
it?
it was bad. Huh?
What happened when you tried it? Why didn't it work?
It just didn't work. I think I don't know. It just didn't work.
I saw you post your son's birthday, though, and it seemed like y'all are...
But that's the son. That's not the mother of his child.
Yeah, but you
Different
posted pictures with her, so I figured all the co-parenting stuff was going well.
It is going well. It's a tough thing. I tell you, for anybody that's doing co-parenting, it's tough, especially when you still may have some emotions involved, whatever. But I will say this: I dated
Oh,
this.
you still have emotions?
No.
No, come on. It's okay. Open up.
All right.
okay
Can
that
we
you still have
can we
emotions.
have rules?
You still
Can we have
emotions?
rules of engagement?
What do you mean?
Like you're gonna have to raise your hand. You're gonna have to do something different. All right. The way you communicate, I don't really like it. And I was trying to explain. I dated this girl some years ago, right? And she got separated. She was separate. Her parents divorced when she was young, right? And I used to always see.
You said raise his hand when you have a question.
Do you
so he
still
raises
have
his hand.
emotions?
But
for
still,
the
you
mother
got to
of
let
your
me
child?
finish. You have to let me finish my
Okay.
sentence.
Is this about the mother of your child, or is this another one?
It's about what I wanted to be about.
Okay. All right. Yes. I'm just asking.
Guys,
All right.
we all hairs together, guys. Continue.
So I used to see the women I used to date, her parents were still together. They would do Thanksgiving, they would do dinners and do all this type of stuff. And I used to say they must be smashing. No way that they're that connected to each other. But then as I got older and had this situation in my life, I was like, nah, they was just trying to give or create the best family situation as a co-parent they could do.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. I imply in my life. And we do a good job.
But you would smash if she let you.
No.
So you don't have emotions, is what his question was. You
No, I
have-
don't. I mean, I
So
would.
she still likes you.
I don't think she still likes me.
So
but
what-
what?
So who has the emotions? Because you said this emotion is still involved.
Emotion involved. You said that.
That's what you said.
You said it can be. He said it can be hard when emotions
are still involved.
So Thank you for the clarity, Jess.
Well, no, so you still have emotions, or she still has emotions.
Nobody has emotion. We are raising a beautiful young man, and I mean, this is one thing I say about my co-parenting situation. A lot of times when mom and dad are not together like that, it's separate. It's like my mother and my father. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But my son, whenever he talks, he speaks on us as a family.
It's like parents.
Still as parents. It's not like I'm going to my mother's house or my father's house. So we're doing a good job with that. And Austin is a beautiful kid.
Do you regret anything? Do you regret anything?
What?
Do you regret anything in that situation?
Of the relationship?
Yeah, because you said before that you were the one that messed it up, correct?
I didn't say I was the one that messed it up.
Okay. I can see that, though. We can see you being the one that messed it up.
What were you saying?
Okay. So when you go on stage, do you talk about, your past relationship or your co-parenting relationship with your son's mother on stage?
Oh, yeah.
Has she ever heard about that?
Oh, yeah.
Does she like it?
Is that...
No.
That's where it went wrong.
No, it was, I'm going to tell you, she knows me. My life is going to go on stage, right?
Yeah.
She understands that, but sometimes when people get in your head, you know what I'm saying? Like, what she thought was a funny joke, one of her girlfriends come, I don't believe he did that, and he gaslighted and all that stuff. We had that situation. But, you dated a comedian. That's what it's going to be. My life is going to be on stage. But I never would do or say anything to put her in a bad light or anything. Because at the end of the day, she gave me the biggest gift of my life. So I'm forever grateful for that. And I even said, it's a certain amount for someone to have your kid. It's a certain amount of love I think you're going to always have.
Yeah.
Does that mean getting back together or rekindling anything? It doesn't. But it's a certain amount of love and respect that I always have. Next question.
Did you ever ask her how it affects her when you go on stage and talk about it? Because that could bring trauma. Did you ever
I don't
get
really
to the bottom?
Great question.
No, I don't. I can't. Man, if I go,
you said you care. So if
I care, but I don't care because
damn,
that didn't come out of therapy.
That was disgusting.
That was disgusting.
Can you call on me, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think that calling yourself?
And my brother said the gays don't really like you the way you think they do.
When you said that,
that's what he said.
When you said
he said get over yourself.
When you said dating a narcissist, speaking of not being able to get over yourself, when you talk about dating a narcissist, do you think that's triggering for the mother of your child?
I didn't say date. So you don't know who the narcissist is.
You. Clearly.
How you know that's me?
Because of what you just said.
Because she didn't sign up for that part of it.
All right, what we're going to do is we're going to have to slow down. All right? There's just too much going on right now.
You can't track.
All right? We're going to slow down.
So either way it's triggering because whether or not she had to date you who's the narcissist or you're calling her a narcissist, that is gaslighting.
It's up to the interpretation of who thinks. I don't know who the narcissist is.
You don't think that's gaslighting, calling her a narcissist?
I don't know what the narcissist really is.
Right.
All I know.
It's a word that everybody uses.
Every time I use it come up in my algorithms. The minute we argue about something, it's always, and the narcissist woman would do this. I don't know what the narcissist is.
Yeah.
I just think it's a word that you use to sell books and make more money on the side.
I feel bad for her because she didn't sign up for that part of it. She just sits there and tries to raise her child.
You the goddamn narcissist.
And you just talk about her on air.
You are the narcissist.
Is that my hand raised?
Yes.
Now, Donnell, you've always been raw and unfiltered. Has being too real ever cost you opportunities in this industry and in your personal life?
Oh, great question.
No, because I am who I am. I don't act like I'm anybody else. Mm-hmm. And then with me is what you
don't like the version of you.
I don't really care about what people like. If I'm presenting myself the best way I can and I'm putting it out there like I want to, I can't care about what people like. Okay. I can't let people control what I'm doing on stage or off stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think
why are you so quiet?
I'm just
raise your
observing.
hand.
Oh, me?
Yes.
I'm just in here observing. It's been a while
observing.
since I've observing.
What do you see? What do you see?
What is observing?
From your perspective.
Is it a B or a V? Observing.
From your perspective, what do you see?
I think he's having a hard time tracking because, as he gets up there, too many people at one time.
What is get?
Wow, get up there.
What does get up there mean?
Wow.
Up on the chair where you sat down at.
Wow.
Oh, okay. What?
Wow. Question. Do you think that, you lost your edge now that you changed? You play pickleball.
I never
on
lost
the
my
river,
edge. No.
You do white things more
Pickleball gives... You do white shit. You was riding bikes with biker shorts on, son. You did that for 6 months.
True. That's a fair point.
That's
a fair point.
With the shoes that go into the thing. You was doing that shit. You know the shoes that you put inside the pedal thing?
Shoes.
The bike shoes.
Yeah. Bike shoes.
I lost my edge a little bit. That's my asking you.
You did that shit for 3 weeks and you put that shit in the garage. You got your photo out. You probably got a sponsorship for that. And then he was like, okay, on to the next. That's what you did, son.
We were thinking about you earlier. Thinking about something that Charlamagne and I were talking about that, since we got to this age, it's very enjoyable. Have you ever thought about getting a bidet?
No.
Why?
I just don't. No, that's not my thing. That's the gateway.
The gateway to what? A clean booty. A clean booty.
That's a gateway to
clean booty.
That's a gateway to your lifestyle.
A clean
That's
booty.
what it is. You wouldn't be who you are right now if you didn't your first boudet.
First of all, there's nothing wrong with a bidet.
I'm not here for all of it.
Have you
Okay.
tried?
I know y'all
Have you?
listen, man.
Have you
I
ever
know
been
y'all-
gay? Have you ever been gay for a bidet?
Oh, you have gifts.
No, I'm sorry. This is unfortunate.
Oh.
It's not a thing. It's not a just right here. It's because I've had, and there's nothing, no slight on the ladies in here, but I've had a history with these guys
Oh, okay.
for so many years,
right.
and I.
You came
and
up
I
here
give
with
them-
gifts
For
for
them
two
two.
people.
What is this? What is this?
It's a gift. It's a
Oh. Wow. Oh.
get a close up.
Pictures on there. That is so
Get a
cute.
close up.
Yo.
Get a close
These
up.
are the Gay Force Ones.
Get a close up.
He got me a pair of Gay
No,
Force Ones.
no, look, it's how my greatest moments of f***ing with y'all.
This is fire.
That's print.
Those
We're
are
on there.
lit, Donnell. That is so
I
cute.
appreciate
They're
these Gay
actually
Force
fire.
Ones.
Yes,
Now I understand why me and Jess don't have them.
These are
Yeah.
dope. You should have had the
I
pink
didn't have enough
shoelaces.
time.
though.
I do apologize.
Definitely
I
should
feel
have
bad
pink
about
You
it.
should have had
Whatever.
the pink shoelaces.
They
Yeah, my
are
guy,
fire.
Akil Evans out of Baltimore, artist out
Yeah.
of Baltimore.
This
He
is a
did
very
that.
thoughtful gift.
Yeah,
But
this
look
is very
at, but no, it's not. It wasn't supposed to be thoughtful. It's supposed to
It
be
is very
insulting.
thoughtful. It's not
I just
insulting.
wanted to.
I am so appreciative.
I wanted y'all to see the
Today
memories.
is my birthday, and
Oh,
I'm going to wear
wow.
them.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear them this weekend.
These aren't even the same pictures on both of them.
Nah, that's crazy.
This is amazing, Donna. This is very
Does
thoughtful.
that say Diddy?
Thank you for thinking of me.
I thought I saw Diddy on the other side of it. Let me see.
No,
I
Diddy
would love
be,
to-
No,
Diddy
the
would
other
be
shoe,
on
other
his
shoe,
shoe.
other
Yeah, Diddy would be on his because he sat between Diddy's legs.
I didn't sit between Diddy's
You
legs.
sat between Diddy's
I
legs.
slipped.
Oh,
in a
it say
puddle.
Booty
I'm
King.
not. I
You slipped in a puddle of what?
of oil.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
And then-
And where did you
and
land?
then- no, I'm not going to revisit that. That's
Thank
a part
you.
of my life.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
right.
They're
When
trying to
you
draw
redid the
you back in.
Juice skit, I thought that was hilarious. That one was
The
spot
one?
on.
Yeah,
Juice skit
I'm
was
going to
really
always be insulting to you guys.
I loved it actually.
Donnell, how frustrating is it, right, when people are not taking you serious because you're a comedian?
It's interesting because I really, for what we do, I don't really want people to take me serious. I want them to find me to be funny. You know what I'm saying? If people take you too.
That's not true.
That's not your question. That's
He
not your
wasn't done
question.
Raise your hand, sir. Raise your hand,
You know
sir.
that's not true.
Because
You like to be taken
yelling.
serious.
Yeah.
That you actually get very frustrated when people don't take you as serious as they should.
What makes you think I get frustrated?
Because you told me
scream and
that
yell all the time.
verbatim.
Yes.
You remember
I-
when
what?
you told me that? Remember when you yelled at me over the phone and I didn't realize that you were playing? I thought we were playing, and then you was like, "No, you don't ever take me serious." And I would
that's
like to,
that's a
I would
horrible
like to get
impression
a
of
serious
me.
interview.
A
I would
real
like to,
interview
I know.
is what he
You
said.
said I would like to get a real
A
interview
real
for
interview,
once.
like every other
Remember
comedian
that?
that comes
No,
up here.
I
Yes, you did.
no. It's a gift and a curse if you want to say.
Yeah.
You know, because it's times you want people to understand that you're serious, but at the end of the day, as a comedian, I don't want people to take me that serious. I want people to, think I'm funny and laugh at the jokes.
Yeah, but in times when you are really serious, like we were talking about your dad,
Yeah.
and how he
You're trying
passed and
to
everything.
you're trying to trigger something.
I'm not. I just want.
I just
people
said the
to
timing.
Okay.
Sometimes,
Okay.
and there's times that I have moments, and I was having a moment that went viral, and you laughed, and I thought that was very insensitive.
Yeah.
What did we laugh at?
Now, what's the biggest childhood trauma that bothers you? Yeah.
You want to know?
Yes, sir.
I don't even know if I can say this, and y'all gonna laugh at me.
I'm not gonna laugh at you.
I promise you, we're not gonna laugh.
When I grew up, right, and I remember. I was trying to explain a part of my life, and I think that it was very insensitive. That's
only because we laughed before you got to the part about your uncle.
It was about my dad.
It was his dad, not his uncle.
Who died?
His dad.
No, it was. That was the part about. No, I thought he laughed about your dad passing away another time.
What?
But
Yeah.
the other part when you was talking about being grown up.
I said when I grew up, I was trying to go back to a story of my childhood.
With his dad.
Oh, I thought that.
And it was relating to the relationship that I had with my son. And then when I was doing that, that's when y'all left. But I've gotten past that.
Did your brother spend a lot of time with your uncle? More than you?
Who's your uncle?
First of all, my brother, who happened to be a part of the letter community, said that the gays don't like. What is trade?
Trade is Charlamagne.
Yeah.
Trade.
He comes off as like not.
But he said you are not trade.
Well, yes.
So that means you flamboyant.
He said you're not trade, and nobody's checking for you.
Trade was like a nice piece of ass.
Trade is a masculine, potentially straight identifying man who engages in same-sex activity for various benefits like money or companionship. So what I've been told is that I'm not trade. I'm actually a butch queen.
Oh, wow.
So ask your brother that. Call him.
He sounds very tradey.
A butch queen.
After reading
I never heard that one.
Call your brother and ask him. Does he think that since I'm not trade, does he think I'm a butch queen?
I don't think he said
butch queen. That's like a double negative.
So my brother decided to text me back.
What he said?
And this is what he said because I need to have an understanding. In his voice, this is what he said. Okay. Nobody in the black LGBT community thinks he's trade, all right? Trade would never have his eyebrows. And when was he elected the spokesperson for black people? I must have missed that meeting.
He's still my boy, but
he's still my boy.
Ask him if I'm a butch queen, though.
Can't ask him.
Call him again. Call him on
Is he a butch queen?
FaceTime.
Hello?
Whatever.
So, I have Charlamagne here. He had a question for you, Chuck.
Okay.
So you don't consider me trade?
No, boy, no, come on.
What about a butch queen?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, his brother said absolutely.
But what is a butch queen?
What the kids will call Charlamagne?
The YNs?
No, not the YNs. The older ones.
I don't know what a
And Donnell would be a bear, right?
What is
and
that?
what am I?
What is a bear?
Envy won't be something.
What am I?
A Fraggle maggot. This is plain old
That's
Fraggle
Envy.
maggot.
Envy said, what is he?
I don't really know what to put the light-skinned people.
It's a whole different category because of your complexion?
Yeah. There's rules to this.
What are the rules?
I'm giving them to you.
Okay, I'm here to listen.
What else you want to just ask me? Charlamagne would not be trade, but Butch Queen, absolutely.
Is
Charlamagne the top or bottom?
I'm a power top, clearly.
More versatile.
That would be me. I can see that. I can see me being versatile.
All right. Flexible.
Could you leave your brother alone now?
Tell him. Look. Last thing. His brother. I mean, tell your brother that he loves doing tricks on the bidet. What is that?
Oh, Charlamagne loves doing tricks on the bidet. What is that?
Being prepared, being well prepared.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
I told him that was the gateway. But But thank you for giving me a little bit more acknowledge on who this mother really is.
Thank you, Chuck.
Anytime. Y'all take it easy.
All right.
Take it easy, Charlamagne.
I was just brought to my attention a comment that somebody posted. You were on Kill Tony.
I was
yesterday with Rob Snyder.
Oh, you went back? Okay, nice.
And somebody.
What you mean I went back?
Y'all made up. So y'all made up. Everything was
made up.
Kill Tony.
I never had an issue with Kill Tony.
It was really bad for you on there at one point.
It wasn't bad.
It was. You got booed and
booed. What are you talking about? I didn't get booed on Kill Tony.
That was another place.
I got booed on Roast Battles.
Okay.
Damn. Y'all gotta get y'all booed.
No. You walked off of Kill Tony.
I removed myself from a negative situation.
Yeah, that guy was.
I didn't say I had a got. Could y'all please stop?
You walked off because the guy was killing you so bad.
I did not walk.
They didn't boo him though.
Javante, what happened? You
they didn't boo him that time.
Javante, I'm sorry. Javante, what happened?
I didn't.
Come here, Javante. Come to the mic.
He crashed out.
What happened?
Okay, so.
Go ahead, tell the story.
What?
Be honest,
what's
your
problem?
Don't be scared.
Hit you?
Don't be scared.
Why did he hit you?
Blink if you need help. Blink if you need help.
I just don't want to come on here and act like Donnell. I love you so much. He's a great representation.
Blink
of hard
if you
work
need help.
and
what
work
happened?
ethic.
Tell us what happened at Kill Tony. Not last night, but the time before when he walked off.
Well, he has a tendency to crash out, and so
That's true.
At that point, Donnell.
Don't look at him.
Point,
he was already gone.
He was already gone.
Okay.
So,
Damn, look at me and Jess.
Okay, he was already gone, and he walked off.
So what do you think happened at the last one, the last taping? Because there's a really negative comments that I'm about to read.
No, Donnell killed this last night. Yeah, he killed it. There was nothing wrong with that.
There's a comment that says Donnell Rawlings' brand of comedy is so bad to me, like watching a train wreck. Charlamagne's going to have a field day tomorrow.
Damn.
Jesus.
Wow.
Jesus.
But see, those are your type of people. They're negative. They're negative. They're negative. Those are your type. You love that.
Nothing to do with
you. Went through everything. You went through everything.
Loren showed me this.
And then,
first of all I did was type your name and it was top of the. I didn't even go look for it.
And she called you a top. That's crazy.
Top.
That's crazy.
I typed your name in on.
That's crazy.
I typed your name in on X and it just was like probably like top 3 tweets.
At least he didn't get booed. He didn't get booed again. That's the most important thing.
Donnell's good on stage.
Yes, he is.
He's amazing on stage.
Okay.
I don't like him booing him though.
Okay. The thing is,
Right.
I did Kill Tony some years ago.
Yes.
Right?
5 years ago, actually.
And I was on that stage for 2.5 hours, and I had something to do. And I told Tony, I'm not going to be here forever.
2.5 hours is a long time.
It's a very, very long time.
You had a sushi date.
I just didn't have a sushi date. It was one of those sushi spots where it takes a year to get a reservation. They sit 6 or 8 people. It's not like going to Sushi Samba, Sushi Stop, like to go. It was one of it. I don't even know the name of it. It's a speakeasy joint. I wish I feel bad that it's like one of the best places in Austin, Texas. I had to go. And what happened was they did a video where they showed me going at with this comic. If you look at the video, you'll see it's one shot with one comedian, it's another shot. So they edit.
I know you explained it last time.
You know, if you're explaining, you're losing. I just want you to know that.
If you're explaining, you're losing. No, that is not what that means.
Yes, it does. This comment right here says.
What do you say?
It says somebody named allegedly Drew. I don't know who that is. He has a check mark. Says you were hilarious, but Donnell Rawlings is the worst guest I've ever seen. Stereotypes are so real. That's what he said to Rob Schneider.
Wow. But the thing is, that base, and I will say, Tony has created a platform for people to get on. That's one of the biggest YouTube shows, whatever. But the people that watch that, they are a lot of them. I say 75% of the people, they are trolls. They live for moments like that. They live to try to get on your skin, and they do every time.
Does a troll never get on your nerves? So it does. You said they do.
Sometimes, but I'm getting better.
Do you want a hug?
Ignoring it. No, I don't want a hug.
Well, I love you.
I don't know what I want.
You have shows at the Stress Factory Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes.
Are they sold out yet?
Is it 6 shows or 5?
It's 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday, and 1 show on Sunday.
Okay, so 5.
I do well in that club. I'm pretty sure it will sell out.
Gary Owens said he sells out before he even came up here. He said he didn't even have to talk about the show.
Okay, well, that's Gary Owens. Is y'all? I don't give a
Rapper Donnell came out.
Yo, what? Can't keep talking about other niggas.
Yes,
yo, so what? I don't give a so what? Them all.
Right.
You sell your tickets the way you sell your tickets, and I will sell my tickets the way I sell my tickets. Next question.
I like the new fashion forward.
I mean, my fashion never been backwards. You the one that need a stylist. Do you ever look at the pictures of you? Do you ever look at your
glasses on?
I like the fashion forward Donnell.
Donnell, we appreciate you, Donnell.
Yes, they talking about
that. You dress like August Alsina boyfriend at the bottom. Like a school teacher at the top.
The fact that you have all these gay references just ready. Anything gay, you got a whole speech about that top, bottom. You don't even say pause in pause situations, son. That's how free you are with yourself. You would just let it go, and you would only know will unpause or pause.
Do you think comedians are afraid to joke about sexuality because they're scared of how people will label them?
1,000%. They are scared to talk about sex. That's why you're in touch with yourself. That's why when people call you, and it's me, as Fruity Tooty or Booty Bandits, which y'all do, it don't affect you because you're in touch with your sexuality.
Fruity Tooty.
Booty Tooty, Tooty Rudy, or whatever it is.
Do you think black men in comedy get boxed into certain stereotypes about masculinity and sexuality more than others?
100. I believe 100%. 100%. But I also believe that, that people's way of thinking have evolved. You know what I'm saying? Like, black men, period, are just, for the most part, naturally homophobic. But now
That's not true. Don't generalize all black men like that. You just gave me props for being in touch with my sexuality, so don't label all black men as being homophobic.
You're not a regular though, son.
What kind of is he?
He does his eyebrows.
No, I don't.
Yes, he do.
Yes, you do.
Definitely do.
You know what? Being close to you, I don't believe that you just naturally wake up with your eyebrows.
Don't get mad at me because you got to feel yours in every morning.
Wow.
Yeah. But I just think
Wow.
The way people think is totally different now. At some point you gotta be like, who gives a you just keep it moving.
What's the wildest assumption people have ever made about you and your sexuality? And how did you handle it?
I've never had no wild situations about my sexuality.
That's a lie.
Bitches.
Somebody thought you.
See, that's an old carpet.
Yo, that's all he had to say.
Somebody thought you were gay before.
I don't know who that could be.
At this stage in your career, do you feel like you've gotten everything you deserve, or are you still fighting for your flowers?
I'm not fighting for my flowers because whatever flowers is going to happen, it's already laid. It's already laid out. I'm not fighting for anything. I'm not fighting for any more fame or any of that. I just like the path that I'm on. I like the fact that I've been doing it over 30-some years. I still can pull an audience. I'm still funny. You got some people that come and they go. I'm still standing. I'm still one of the dopest comics out there. Right?
That you are.
Yeah. Nobody really gave a
Somebody.
Well, we appreciate you too, Donnell. Thank you for joining us this morning.
He said, your man said he'd give you his flowers.
That's my guy.
And Donnell didn't even mention him one time.
Because we didn't.
He'll say we know what we do.
Well, Donnell Rawlings, thank you for these beautiful sneakers that you gave us.
Thank you.
Do a close up on them.
We're gonna put them up there. We're gonna put them up there.
Yo, this is crazy.
Look, that's
Envy behind Charlamagne like this.
Look at this one.
Crazy.
Oh my God!
Oh my
you
God.
got your daughters on there. That's cute.
That's not my daughters. That's me and Charlamagne.
Oh
Spread it. Bust
It's
it
the
open.
Breakfast Club. It's Donnell Rawlings, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
It's time to get up out of here. Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
I do. Positive note is simply this. Learning how to leave people alone and go on with your life is a needed skill. Master it for the sake of your own dignity and peace of mind. Have a great day.
Breakfast Club, bitches.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
Woke up. Wake you up. Wake that ass up. Program your alarm to Power 105.1 on iHeartRadio.